Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I got all the votes and it was for Chick-fil-A. So guess what? Today, we're going to be making the original Chick-fil-A sandwich. And let me tell you why it's different. I'm going to be taking you on a step-by-step process on how they make it in the store. Not only that, but we're going to be matching it to the ingredients that are listed on their website. So you really can't get any closer than this sandwich right here. So stay tuned if you want to figure out how it's done. All right, the first thing we're going to be doing is thinning these chicken breasts out. If you can find the thin ones at the store, it's preferable. Also, another weird thing Chick-fil-A does in their training videos, which you'll see in the description box below, is they like to smash the chicken breasts out to get them thinned. I don't know why, but we're going to do that here as well. The width right here is what you're trying to look for. It's about, I would say, about 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch thick. Once you've got all the fillets you've wanted to make cut, we're going to be putting them in a brine solution. Add about 4 cups of water to a pot, all your chicken fillets, and add about 2 tablespoons of table salt. We're going to be brining this in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours. Next, we're going to be making our seasoning. I'm going to be referring to exactly what Chick-fil-A has on their website listed below. First, let's start with 1 teaspoon of MSG and salt. Next, it'll be 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of some cayenne pepper. Again, all these ingredients are exactly what Chick-fil-A has listed on their website. Spice, I interpret it as cayenne pepper. Mix it all around and set this aside. Just a little background, there's a lot of trial and error that goes into getting these proportions correct. Next, we're going to be making our egg wash. I've found this ratio to best be 2 whole eggs to 1 cup of non-fat milk. Again, there's the ingredients that are matched in the description box below. Whisk that around thoroughly until it's fully homogeneous. I'm a full believer in practicality and using simple utensils, which I only have a fork, so we're using a fork. Once that's done, we're going to be making our breading. I actually found this self-rising bleached flour at my local grocery store that matched the exact same ingredients as Chick-fil-A. The thing that was different about it is it had leavening agents added to it, which was baking powder and baking soda. Pretty convenient if you ask me, since I don't have to figure out the ratios. Alright, next add 2 tablespoons of some dried non-fat milk. Yes, that's in the recipe as well in the breading. Alright, once that's done, add about 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar. The reason why we're adding powdered sugar is because it fries better. Now we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of the seasoning that we mixed earlier. The rest of it you're just going to set aside for the chicken. Mix it all around until it's as homogeneous as possible. Now we're going to be seasoning the breasts that we cut earlier. I'm going to be seasoning 4 of these. Go ahead and grab your seasoning solution and sprinkle it evenly over both sides of the chicken breast fillets. I also wanted to highlight that this isn't something that their employees do in the store. The chicken comes in pre-seasoned, and I believe it's made up of these spices, exactly what's listed in their ingredients. You can see in the description box below. Alright, once you have them thoroughly seasoned, we're going to be dunking them in that egg wash and getting them into our flour because we're about to fry them. We're going to be covering the chicken in flour, and then we're going to be adding some of the egg wash to the flour to help give the chicken a nice clumpy texture. This creates small clumps in the flour that give the chicken extra clumpiness and crispiness when we fry it. Make sure to press firmly into the flour. You want to make sure that that flour sticks to the chicken. Literally, in their training videos, just like I'm doing right there, they tell you to lift your heels and press into the flour. Make sure to flip it around and get both sides firmly. Once that's done, lay it on your paper towel and let it sit for about 5 minutes before you put it in the fryer. We're going to be using 100% refined peanut oil. I actually bought a fryer for this. I'll put a link to it in the description box below. Honestly, it's the only way I can control the temperature. You want it to be at around 330 to 340. I found this to be the best. We're going to be cooking this for 4 minutes total, 2 minutes on each side. I like to flip it around to the halfway point. And we're going to be cooking it to 165 degrees. That's very important. I didn't take a temperature of it in this video. And just like I predicted, it's coming out perfectly. Unfortunately, we don't have a pressure cooker that we can fry things in. That's around $6,000. That's what Chick-fil-A uses, by the way. But would you just look at the beautiful crispiness? Go ahead and set that on a paper towel and a wire rack. We're gonna let this cool off. Try to get as much excess oil off with that paper towel as possible. It'll actually come out soggy if you don't do this step. Once it's cooled for about 5 minutes, your Chick-fil-A filet is ready to assemble. I actually found that brioche buns were the closest to what Chick-fil-A uses. On a medium heated skillet, add 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 bun. Repeat this every time you toast it. We're going for a nice, consistent, light texture in the searing of these buns. Something exactly like that. Boom, that is perfect. Once we're done toasting our buns, we're going to be adding some pickle chips to the bottom part of the bun. Go ahead and set the chicken on top and the bread, and you have Chick-fil-A's famous original chicken sandwich. All right, now that we're done cooking it and it has rested, I'm ready to eat this thing. I don't know about you, but I don't have a Chick-fil-A anywhere near my house. I think the nearest one is like 5 hours away. So if I get this right now, I'm gonna be pretty happy. Wow. I kid you not. That tastes exactly like Chick-fil-A. I don't know how much closer you can get than this right here, but if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, like, and comment down below on anything else you'd like to see. Let me know your feedback, guys. If you enjoyed this video or it wasn't clear, let me know in the comment section down below. If you'd like to see any other videos that are just like this or any other recipes, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a Panda Express video playlist next. Anyways, guys, take care and enjoy.